We know one thing, that whenever we are alone and whenever we are spending time with ourselves, some kind of thought comes, pops down. But if we think deeply about those thoughts, then there is something that was in the background, and because of which that thought has emerged. So one thought that was coming to me while I was going through my Facebook profile, and I just watched a video where some person was talking about the importance of foreign language in India. You must have guessed it. I'm just talking about the English language, which is I'm using right now. So why there is the importance of English language in India, so much so that we have outdated our regional language. Why I'm saying that I have outdated my regional language? The reason being is that most of the time people are walking somewhere outside. They are surrounded with the people from different regions, and they didn't find any regional language which is common, right? If you are from the North India and if you are walking in the South India, right, it's really very difficult for you to understand what these people are talking about until and unless you are not ready to learn their language. So we are in the corporate world and we have found a unique language which can be used as a middle level language or mediator for all of us, and that's the reason English is being spoken all over the country in India. But sometimes we feel very sad that why we are giving so much importance to this language, why we are not communicating to our people in our own language. Why I said own language? Because India is having varieties of language, right? When you will go east, you will find a different language. The same applies when you will go to west, north, south, right? Even in east itself, you will find multiple languages, right? So we are the country where language has no limitation, and really very difficult for the people to communicate well, right, in English language. But we have no choice at all. So my perspective is here that in Germany we have German language, in Russia we have Russian language, in Japan we have Japan, in China we have Chinese language. Why we are not having a unique language which we can use for entire India? Even Hindi is not our national language, right? It is not approved yet that Hindi is the national language and we should use Hindi for our entire India level place. So that's the reason this perspective has become very strong, that if we are going to remove English, then what options we have, right? What kind of challenges we might have to face. So I thought that this kind of question is not coming to me, it might be coming to your mind as well. So I thought, why not to share my perspective and at the same time understand what is your perspective, because in most of the cases, in fact I can give you my own example. When I was in Mumbai, I was in Pune, so I used to see that even corporate people used to speak Marathi language while communicating with each other. But when you are with the masses, means with the audience who are from varieties of places or from multiple places, and they are not able to understand your particular language, at that particular time you must have to speak English language. There is no choice left behind. Reason being, the purpose of communication is to make other understand what you want to speak, right? To make them understand what is your thought, right? And you need a medium, and common medium, because you are not talking one-on-one. If you are talking one-on-one, you can find out any common language that works with both of you. But when you are talking and giving presentation to someone who is from different places, then we are left with no other choice but we must have to accept medium as English. Was my thought, this was my perspective. Obviously you guys might have different perspective and I would love to know your perspective as well. Hi, this is Rajesh signing out for the time being, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye, take care.